Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Passive Income Lifestyle Series. I'm your host, Travis Watts, the Director of Investor Development here at Ashcroft Capital. And in today's episode, what we're talking about is creating your own economy and learning how to focus on what's within your control. Disclaimers, as always, never financial advice. Not going to tell you or anyone what to do with your money, so please always seek licensed financial advice when it comes to your own investing. Now, with that top of mind, to kick off this episode, like many of us, myself included, we're bombarded day to day, week to week, month to month with headlines and news and media about the Fed and about interest rates and about the economy. And what's interesting is the other day I had this epiphany as I was on the phone with an investor, and this investor was talking about his hesitation to invest in commercial real estate right now because he had just read this headline about rents coming down in the multifamily sector, among other commercial real estate sectors as well. And as I was thinking about that and listening to him, I thought, I don't doubt that that's true. I don't know what source he was citing, but in the deals that I've been investing in this year, our rents are actually going up quite substantially. And the reason is that I invest in value add real estate, which means that we're buying an older pre-existing property and the rents are already below the market on day one. We're simply improving a property and we're lifting the rents to the market level. So as much as the national stats may be what they are, it wasn't my own individual reality. It wasn't my own economy. It wasn't a truth to me in particular. So said another way, let's say that the national median household income is $75,000 a year, just to spitball a random example, but your income is $150,000 per year. Well, that data isn't really that relevant to you, right? In the same way that we could say maybe inflation peaked in 2022 at 9% annualized over the summer, but what about you in 2022? If you were the kind of person in that particular year that decided, I'm going to cut back and reduce my expenses, it could be very possible that you experienced zero inflation in that particular year. So I say all of this as a simple reminder that you are in control of your own economy. It's not the Fed, it's not the president, it's not the news, it's not the media, it's you. So what are some practical takeaways using this stoic philosophy of focusing on what you can control? Well, the first thing we could talk about is market cycles and market shifts. Okay, these simply are opportunities for you and I to either participate or to opt out in something. So for example, interest rates, because they've come up so fast and so aggressively in the last couple of years, that has had a negative repercussion to commercial real estate pricing. So that is now an opportunity for you and I to buy the dip and get in at discounted pricing relative to pricing a couple years ago. In another example, let's say that wages have come up due to recent inflation, and so that's had an effect on restaurant pricing, something that historically you've really embraced. You go out a lot to eat. Well, you have a choice. You could eat out less, you could cook at home occasionally, and you could reduce your own inflation in that instance. Let's say that gas and oil prices start to skyrocket. You have a choice. Maybe you want to opt for an electric vehicle. Well, what happens if electric pricing starts to skyrocket? Well, maybe you would opt for solar panels on your house in that instance. Or if you work for a company that's not compensating you for what you're really worth, you could pivot to a different company. And this is kind of funny on that topic, just made me think of it. Forbes published an article, this was several years back, and they said that employees who stay in companies longer than 2 years are paid 50% less. Pretty bold statement and something to think about. Sometimes we forget that our own reality is our choice. So here's the bottom line. It's simple, but not easy, as I like to say. We all know this to some degree, but it can be difficult to make change and make big decisions. But I do encourage you to take a look and examine your own economy and what changes you can make to make 2024 your best year yet. You're listening to the Passive Income Lifestyle Series. I'm Travis Watts. If you ever have questions, want to take a deeper dive, or learn more, you can reach me at travis@ashcroftcapital.com. And for current offerings and opportunities in the value-add multifamily space, please visit ashcroftcapital.com for more information. Please also like, share, and subscribe. It really helps our channel and videos like this reach more investors like you. Have a great week, everyone. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next episode. Appreciate you being here.